Hello and welcome to this another exciting episode of the Gaming Smorgasbord. I am your host, the camera Andy, and today I'm going to be looking at an interesting little indie game I found over on Alpha Beta Gamer called Tricone Lab. A game about puzzles, cells, and synthesizing things within those cells by solving said puzzles. So without further ado, let's jump in. As you can see, I've played quite a bit of this already, having almost completed it. I got a little hooked and I tried to make a video before, but I wasn't speaking because all I wanted to do was play. So I'm going to go to one of the earlier levels. I think this is the best place to show off some of the stuff because there's a few more things in here that I can talk about and discuss and also add on to for things that have been added later on. So here you can see we have a beautifully rendered, minimalistic looking cell with some coloured cones, a little breaker, and a tricone catalyst. Now what we're attempting to do is reunite this catalyst with these cones so that we can create the tricone synthesis thing within the cell. But what is stopping us from doing so? It's all these negative charged cells. What we are going to attempt to do is we're going to attempt to create a neutral area with which we can create this synthesis. So what we're going to try and do is figure out how we can do that to the best of our ability. I think the best way to do this would be to just do that. No, actually, if we do that, what I was going to do is I was going to come up and around here, which I can actually show you because there's an undo button. So if I go to here, and then to here, and then to here, oh, it gets stopped in this negative charge area. This is impassable area. What we want to attempt to do is we want to go here, here, and here, break that, and two opposing charges coming together will create a neutral charge, and then we can synthesize the tricone like so. And that's the width and breadth of the gameplay. It's not complicated mechanically, but it's complicated logically, if you know what I mean. It's a game which challenges you to think about the way that you're approaching the challenge, the way that you're approaching the puzzle, and it really, it gets hard. I'm going to tell you, I had to get some help. Because I couldn't do it, and I'm probably not going to be able to do this one because I haven't done this one before. So again, we are presented with a world where there is positive, negatives, and everything in between. We also have, over here, a breaker catalyst. Catalysts are where you can synthesize different things by using these two things, a breaker template and a mobility. One, you can get different levels of mobility, which you can see here. This is a 3 mobility, which means it can go through 3 different cell walls. This is 1 mobility, which means it can go through 1 cell wall. So this is also a 1, but I don't want to waste this. This looks like a right challenge because we're going to want to break them free. I wonder what happens if I do the negative out into the void, like so. Will it just dissipate? Or will it do what I've just feared and fill the void? Oh, actually, that might not be... Oh, no, that is a bad thing. Right, let's undo that. Right, here's the plan. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this, and then this to here. And we're going to break this one, and we're going to break this one. And we're going to break this one. Now what that should do is it should create a neutral charge in the center around the area here. And then we can use this here, synthesize that, we can break that. And then we can also synthesize this here. I thought for a second that I hadn't done it, that I'd done something dumb, but no. And we can grab these, and then we can synthesize. There we go. We can synthesize the tricone. Excellent. Level completed. So that's Tricone Lab. It's simple, but complicated. They add more mechanics later on, where there are anti-catalysts, which basically grab ingredients away from you, and they introduce these things slowly. So it's very much like Portal in a way, where they turn around and go, here's a portal gun, here's how to use the portal gun, here's a very simple puzzle, now we're going to ramp up the complexity, now we're going to give you a new thing to play with, ramp up the complexity. So it keeps going from super duper hard, simple again when they introduce something new, then back to super hard, simple again when they introduce something new. And slowly they start putting these things together, almost like making a cake. You know, you kind of get all your ingredients, you lay them out, you know where they are and what they do, and then you put them together to create this very complex thing. And that's what this game does, because it introduces first, you know, the idea of these breakers, then it introduces these, then it introduces the anti-catalysts, etc., etc. It's just, I am amazed by this game. I think it's fantastic. I spent way too much time playing it. So let's attempt to do this one. I think the best bet would be to go here. No, because if we do that, then we're going to create a negative charge. We should undo that, come here, that'll create just a normal charge, and then use this over here. Break that. No, we want, actually, here, this is where the complexity comes in again, through its simplicity as its complexity. We actually want to create, damn it, why did it not, oh, because I can't do that. We're going to want to use this one around here then. We want to create a negative charged area so that we can get rid of this, so that we can use this one. And then what we want to do is break that so we can neutralize that and we can actually create something. There we go. Now that we've created that, we can go 1, 2, 3, we can break that. We can synthesize that, and that's the level. So sometimes you want to use the negative areas to your advantage. You want to be able to utilize them and create a space where it will do what you want it to, rather than be kind of confined by it. So let's do this one. This is the last one, and oh my god, does it look complicated. This one might be the end of me. So we have positive charge area here, which we can do whatever we want within a positive charge area, but we are surrounded by a massive negative area. So I might want to free these because they'll give us a good free area to do stuff. That's a negative charge area, so we're going to want to neutralize this like so. I'm going to want to break this like so. Do that, synthesize this. And then we're going to want... Oh, no. Actually, done it wrong. Let's restart. Oh boy. I think I might have hit one that is a little bit more complicated than at first I thought. Because I thought all I'd have to do is break these areas and then free that. But that's looking like that's a no-go. Well, we're going to want to either... Well, we're going to want to break that, because we're going to want to have access to these. And then we're going to want to break this outside wall, because we want to get rid of this negative charge. So, we're going to want to use that. There. Now, we're going to want to create this. Like so. 1, 2, 3. But then if I do that. If I go here, then here. Then here. And break that. Create a positive room. But then I'm stuck like having this and just being able to do that. So that's a no-go. What else have we got? We've only got one of these. Ah. Aha. Okay. Put that there, put that there. If they're on a wall, they're not a problem. Break this so that we can set that free. Break that so that we can bring this back to a nice, gentle area again. Take that and that, synthesize. Take that and that, synthesize. Excellent. Then we can go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Break, break. Nice and neutral. And then, et voila, we've created it. Boom! So that is Tricone Lab. You can find a link to where you can download this demo in the description. Or if I'm not a lazy editor later on and I've actually created lower thirds, you'll find it on the screen as well in a little annotation. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.